He also went on to be Jack on Stargate. Colonel Jack O'Neill, who is both witty and hilarious. The right amount of combination of indignant a-holery and actually smart enough to know what the hell you're talking about. Though he always played it as though he wasn't. Yeah. Richard Dean Anderson. I loved MacGyver. When they made that remake MacGyver show, I was so hoping... They kept talking... Like, it would never fit true MacGyver lore. Because they're making it out like MacGyver's grandfather raised him instead of his dad or something. And then they hinted that you might get to meet his grandfather or his dad. And everybody wanted it to be Richard Dean Anderson as a guest, like just guest starring for the appearance. And for whatever reason, they just never did it. I don't know if RDJ was like, nah, I'm not interested or what. But it was a missed opportunity. It wasn't the best show. They kept trying to do, like, I don't know. Like, they tried to be MacGyver-y with stuff. And some episodes were really good. Like, some of it was good. But a lot of the time, it didn't... It's almost like he should have been, like, the MacGyver of that universe would have ended up being, like, life hack a YouTuber that does life hacks or something, rather than actual MacGyver. Yeah, they should have done it that it was a new MacGyver. It was set up perfectly because him being younger, it could have been his son or his grandson, right? Why not? RDJ is old enough; it could be a grandson. Just do the usual thing that the American TV likes to do and have him say that he's still like a teenager, even though you have like a 26-year-old playing it and just saying he's a 17-year-old. Why not? It would have been so much better. Agreed. Honestly, I thought the show got better when they got that really hot chick on it, the hacker chick. That's when I thought they started making more sense. Like, they were starting to have... It wasn't always MacGyver doing everything. It was his team. So it wasn't just like this one person's why this elite team is good. It's the whole team is actually good. I don't know. I still like the show enough that I'd watch it. Mind you, the main reason I watched it is because I liked original MacGyver. I find they're hard to go back and watch though. Stargate, I'm able to go back and watch no problem. That show holds up amazing. In fact, I watch it every morning at work. When I come into work just before midnight, I change to the TV in the lobby from whatever, usually the Home and Garden Network is what it's on. But I change it from HGTV over to CTV Sci-Fi, aka Space Channel. But it's no longer called Space. We don't get sci-fi like the American Sci-Fi Channel here in Canada. There is no easy way up this freaking hill. I'm burning so much oxygen just to not fall. I don't like this at all. Oh, you stupid. You're upscaling all Stargate? Okay, that's awesome. But it just restarted, actually. Last week, they were playing the final episodes of the Ori arc, where, spoiler alert for 15-year-old or 20-year-old TV show, where Daniel is a prior. Trivia fact: while playing that, the reason, like while he's sitting in that chair, being under the effects of the inhibitor, the reason why he's like looks like he's going like this, they had solid glass contacts to make as part of his makeup to give him that prior look. And apparently they were so uncomfortable and so hard for him to lean that by the end of the shoot, he could barely open his eyes. So he was literally like basically squinting and basically couldn't see the whole time because the contacts they've had him wear practically blinded him. Apparently they hurt like hell to wear. The original reason I got into acting was because I was Daniel Jackson from the TV show. I very much identified with the nerdy character that, mind you, by the end of the series, they had him be a lot less, like he was still the brain, but they had him get into shape and bulk up, or at least he did. They made him much more like muscly and everything. But yeah, like, also the fact that that actor, like, I didn't know this for the longest time while I was watching Stargate, but the actor that plays Daniel Jackson, he guest starred early on in Andromeda against the actress that played Rami, who is probably one of my biggest celebrity crushes, and they ended up getting married. So it's like, I wanted to get into acting because of him, and he's married to my celebrity crush. The guy was like teenage me's idol. He was my hero. All right, we made it back. All right, where's the ship? There's the ship. Let's get out of here. I have a hard time even putting eye drops in my eyes. I don't think I could do contacts. I've wanted to, but because I know I have issues, like just trying to, I don't know if I could ever actually get the contacts in. So I just always wore glasses. There was also, when I was younger, you couldn't get my prescription in contacts. I needed too heavy of a prescription. It's not the case anymore.
Just up the ramp, Captain. I'll be in the external robotics bay.
But for the longest time, that was the case. Alright. How do you store stuff in the ship? Like, I know you can, I just don't know how.
Captain, I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship, as did...
Well, hey there, irate pirates. Looks like you finally did it. Boarded my ship, scrapped my bot, ripped those beautiful brown eyes out of my adorably cherubic face.
To say, it's
and then you discovered the guy you had pegged as a treasure hunter doesn't actually have any treasure.
To boost the shields,
not
just
anymore.
In case there are any
it's
difficulties.
True. I may have had a pricey trinket or two when I evaded your sorry asses at Kumazi, but brother had to buy fuel. So you get nothing, except my ghost. Because I am gonna haunt your asses till the end of your days. Which, for a Crimson Fleet pirate, is about, what, another week?
Some meal packs, at least.
You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol.
It would be nice if anytime you pick up an audio log, any other talking should pause. Or have the audio log wait till the other talking's done and then pop up saying audio log and let you hear it. Having the audio log and that stupid robot, Vasco or whatever his name is, talk over it really annoys me.
You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no dalliances. In short, no fun. Unless, as strictly defined by Sarah, said deviations, distractions, and dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine vessel, the Discovery-class Starship Frontier, back home in one piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving it back.
It's my ship now, sucker. I'll feel bad if he ends up dying, but I'm not giving the ship back. Oh well, I might find a new one that I steal. Who knows? Planet detail looks pretty good. Okay, resource overlay. I guess this is probably related to setting up like mining and an outpost in that. Kind of cool how that's done. We got some nickel up there. We got lots of whatever the CAHN is. Actually, I guess we can find out what it is. Benzene. Got lots of benzene and argon. Aluminum. A little bit of water. I'm guessing that's supposed to be like an ice cap. Yep, it's an ice cap. Alright. Nothing else on the planet. Interesting. Ooh, we're in orbit of a rained gas giant? Okay, one second. I want to go see if we can see the rained gas giant in orbit. I didn't know to look. The learned astronomer. I didn't see it. Any? Okay. Ooh, hydraulic clamp. We got a research station. We got a navigation console. There's the captain's locker. That one he stores 40 though. That green screen is the cargo. Which one? This one here? Like that thing? Opposite the locker. Oh. Okay, now that you've pointed it out, I see the word cargo hold. That's so easy to miss. They should have made it this entire thing. Or have it be like a big thing right here and you just go boop. This tiny little screen. It can only store 450 kilograms. Well, I guess technically if it's 450 kilograms is a fair amount of weight. Just doesn't feel like a lot of weight. Not much value per mass, but that's all right. Also, what weapons do we have? All right. Not what I meant to do. Do notes have weight? No, they do not. Oh, wait, this one does. Oh, a book. The Learned Astronomer. Speed. Arrow. Guns. Let's see. We don't have much. I don't think I want to use the tiny dagger. So I guess we can store that, but got 5 cutters. Whoops. All right. Thanks for pointing me out. I don't think I would have ever found that on my own. All right. Rescue act. Let's favorite you. For now, I guess. We'll go. Oh, you're on there. There. Now we can get to any of the guns. Is there a way to put your gun down, or is it always just up? Kind of like Fallout. You put things in your cargo hold, you can sell straight from the hold to the vendors.
Shields
Okay,
ready.
that's...
The rest is up to you.
Take off. It's a decent looking spaceship, I'll give them that. It looks kind of cool. You can see it in orbit. I almost forgot I wanted to go outside the ship and see if we could see the rigs and that. You totally can. Right.
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way. Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines. Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity.
Not loving the ships?
A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during
Seems really
turns.
slow.
Draw your
Hold
attention
reload
to
to
the
holster.
HUD.
Okay.
You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right.
Yes.
Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed.
Is the planet actually orbiting the sun? Because I
Let's
seem
turn
to be
our
having a hard
attention
time
to
catching
the
up to the
shields.
planet.
Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength. Shields protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull,
Alright.
will be vaporized.
Then put
Shield
graph.
health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it.
You think a ship in orbit would stay in orbit, though? And not have a hard time flying around it. But maybe it's because I'm only at half engine
You've
power.
proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics?
Oh.
Because
That's a cool effect.
ship
I like
its
that.
weapons to bear. We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull.
Those
once
stars are
shields
really
offline.
blinding. Copper and iridium. A 150 meters? That's it? Like I can barely see that planet because the sun's so
2 more
blinding.
Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain. rate, the odds
Got
of
some credits.
continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
I haven't been to New Atlantis yet. This is as far as I've done. I did that so I could mess around to see how it runs in space, and I got to dial in the settings on the LUT. Like I wanted the black to be darker and all that, but I think I might need to dial down how bright these stars are, because that's like blinding. Like I'd like to be able to tell that there's a planet there. I think like maybe just that the gray glow that's around it should be less, maybe. I don't know. Especially like once I block it, like if it's in view, this looks good to me in view, but the second I like block it with my ship, like even the planet should be easier to see, I think. I might need to play with the LUT a little bit more. I like how dark this gets, at least. Much darker than it was before I messed around with things. Alright, so this is the planet. So instead of going to New Atlantis, we have to go over to the moon of Crete. Show me. Oh, wait. The wrong button. Not show me. I want to select Crete. Oh, it's kind of interesting. Yes. I don't think their scale's accurate. All right, let's go. Yeah, I wasn't paying enough attention to why we're detouring, but I guess it's because we got attacked by the fleet. We had to detour.
We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
And yeah, look at this. Now that the light's not blinding us, being able to, like, you can see the planet in the distance, and that looks so much better. You can even see the Milky Way in the background. Oh wait. Let's just go to land.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Wouldn't us going just heading on to New Atlantis be enough of a deterrent for him to stop following us, at least in New Atlantis? They're taking off. Coward! I guess it looks like the game wants me to get out of the ship still. % scanned. Oh god.
According to
is that another
scanners,
one coming in?
The abandoned research facility is in this direction.
What's that? That looks like something over there, doesn't it? Alright, we'll check it out after. I keep getting distracted by non-mission critical stuff. Let's get past the tutorial before. Ooh, nice light gravity on this moon. The Crete Stalker. I didn't realize we could actually find living things.
Be careful, Captain. Alien creatures in combat protocol. Please Perform a wellness check and address
Leveled
any
up.
injuries.
All right, you've received skill point. We can put it into things. We got science, we got tech, targeting control systems, security, piloting, booster pack, weapons. Destroy 5 enemy ships while in targeting mode to get the challenge. Unlocks ship targeting functionality. That seems like it could be handy. We got survey, research, medicine, geology, astrodynamics. 15% increased jump range. Get more common, uncommon ingredients. Adds a zoom option to increase the scanner to 20 meters. All right, shotgun, handgun, lasers, dueling. Dueling's probably for melee. Yeah. What's social? We got commerce. Buy 5% less, sell for 10% more. Gastronomy. Persuasion, 10% increased chances of success with persuasion. Is persuasion a big deal in this game? Is it tricky to do, or scavenging? Unlock. There's a chance you'll find extra credits when searching. Scavenging's tempting. Maybe persuasion, but that selling thing sounds handy. We got boxing, fitness, stealth, weightlifting, and what? Ooh, weightlifting. 25 adds a stealth meter. 25% more difficult to detect when sneaking. Suppressed weapons do an additional 5% sneak attack. All right. Ooh. Okay, I want to take a quick bathroom break while I think about this. I'm leaning between weightlifting, stealth, and commerce right now. Let me know which one you guys think I should do, and I'll be right back, everybody. All right, everybody. Woo! We are back. There we go. All right. So now I gotta actually make a choice, eh? So I need the skill to get jetpack. If I get the skill now, would we find a jetpack here, or is jetpack something we won't find until we're later in the game? 1 second. There we go. Just had to straighten out my webcam a bit. All right. I like the idea of carrying more kilograms, and it is 10 kilograms. You're right. Each mass is 1 kilogram. I think A single playing card is 10 grams? Odd. For combat... I've heard the stealth archer build is like god tier. So maybe stealth might be worth it, you know? I want to go with weightlifting, then stealth, and then the buy sell for then commerce. Unless by the time we get our next level, we're about to go home, and then if it's that close, we'll get commerce before the stealth. Just because it might as well have commerce by the time we get to Atlantis, hopefully. But for now, let's take the weight. Yeah. I can carry 10 more kilograms, yo. That's 22 more pounds. Gotta find more of these things to scan. Light gravity on this moon. But Minton, I think you're right. Getting a mod that changes the mass of resources makes sense. Now that I've played a little bit and I'm seeing what they weigh. Alright, I'm letting this scanning distract me again. Let's keep going. We can always go find creatures in that afterwards. And this thing works so much better if you hold the left trigger before you shoot and it like aims in. Seems to drain the power faster though. The fact that, okay, if this is supposed to be hundreds of years... This is supposed to be hundreds of years in our future. We still have smartwatches, but the HUD only interfaces in that little circle in the center. Like that wouldn't be fully integrated with everything we see. Like they're trying to make it advanced, but then they make it like stupid at the same time. It's like, if you're going to go advanced, commit to it being advanced, you know? Anything valuable here? I think the wire spool value is, what, 5 times? So that'd be 150, 170 per mass? That's not too bad. Reactive age... No. Manufactured component can be used as a component in craft. Oh, if it's a component in crafting, I'll take it. Wire spool is good for crafting. Vacuum tape that we already know is useless. Wow. Got really light gravity on this planet. I could probably get to the roof just by jumping. We can get, if it didn't have stuff in the way, we totally could. I wonder, what if we try coming up this way? Oh, wait, one second. Maybe we can come in the back. Completely surprise the pirates. Go in and grab. It won't let me walk it, unfortunately. What if I try keyboard and mouse for more precision? Won't let me jump. Oh, darn it. I was hoping maybe I could get on there and then jump again. And then get over and on there. Alright, I guess we can't jump and get onto the roof. Come in from the back. Those are valuable per weight. Medical sample tray. Ooh, that's 350 per mass. Swab container, that's worth 120. That's below my 125 value per mass limit I decided I'm doing. So 500. That gets what, 3 times? So 160? Okay. But not you. No. Okay, let's see. A tape measure is 140? 15 surgicals, I think, make the cut. But not screwdriver. Screwdriver would be like 117. Microscope, 240 value, but it's 2.75, which makes it roughly about 80? 70 or 80 credits per mass. Those are worth 80 a pop. Ooh, what's this? 67 credits. Well, credits are definitely worth credit to mass ratio. What's he doing in the corner? The fact that you can't open the door with the scanner open really irks me. Solar Frontiers game. Bad people, bad jokes. Why did the chicken cross the road? Huh? What's a chicken? Knock, knock, who's there? Planet. Planet who? If I throw a party, will you help me plan it? No. Ecliptic mercenary says to a woman, I've been hired to kill you, and I always get the job done. Woman says, can't we talk about this, son? Is that even a joke? Is it supposed to be funny because it's her son? How do you keep an idiot in suspense? How do you get a free star collective hick out of a tree? Wave. Louis Lupper's Bad People, Bad Jokes Volume 2 is the follow-up to his original work, and just like its predecessors, has become a cult hit. That's it? That's all the jokes? That was shit. Ooh. A little more than double 55. I don't think that cuts it. It doesn't quite make it past 150 or 125. I wish there was a way. Yeah, these take up so much weight. Minson, do you remember the button I pressed to bring up the modify? Oh wait, I bet it's this right here. 1 second, where's my cursor? I bet it's plus value per stack. And do we have stack weight? What if we just say stack? Yeah, stack is stack weight. Okay. Perfect. Now we can see how much we have. Like, we have 5.6 kilograms of lead right now. Aha. All right. So, actually, you know what? Can I change that? I can't take off the preset things. Okay, what if I go less and then go plus? Oh, that sucks. I can add it, like I can add things here, but it's not showing it. Because I forgot it's not showing anything. Boo. I wanted the same information, I just wanted to change its order. I wanted the value mass to be the last thing listed. Alright, value of the here, how much weight and the value of the stack, I guess. Can we tell it to sort by that? There we go. It's sorted by the value of mass. Aha. So now anything at the bottom, 0.4, this guy is 122. I was arbitrarily saying 125. Is 22 close enough to 25? I think I'll let it pass this time.
Carriers,
we're not hurting
these are
for carry weight yet.
Markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
Oh, we're in Freestar space and this is a UC. Oh, which one did I end up being? I'm like, that's not us. Is there, where do we see our information? Status, maybe? Character? We're UC. So this is our people's. Our people had this base set up. All right, take. Nope. Oh, ammo, nice. The fact that I have to close the scanner to open and close interactable doors is really frustrating. Ooh, 4 polymer, 166 credits. I'll take that. Safety protocol. Funnel. From the Meyer flask. Another funnel. Get out of the way, dude. Dude, get out of the way. Ooh, gold pyramid. Yeah. The gravity paradigm. Truth is, what our scientists didn't know back then could fill volumes. The focus, of course, was on wormholes, and not only creating, but maintaining a stable and sustainable Einstein-Rosen bridge. That was the goal, the end point. No one had even considered that maybe that was just the beginning. When we look at grav drive technology today and the ease at which we fold space and travel light years in seconds, it's sometimes easy to forget the impossibility of what we've achieved. I don't think that they didn't realize there wasn't more beyond what they are already looking for. You can't worry about doing more with Einstein-Rosen bridges until you prove that an Einstein-Rosen bridge can exist. So you start with that and then go from there. Omega, the last day. What's it, the cube? Thermos times 4 does not equal it. Nope. Tissues, nope. Empty Chups packaging. Oddly enough, it's worth 100 credits per volume. Omega, the last days. The following of the opening is the opening of Camilla Flammarion's 1894 work, Omega, the last days of the world. Oh, is this where the Omega Man was based on? And later on, the Will Smith movie, where he's in New York fighting zombies? Chapter 1, The Magnificent Marble Bridge. We're not reading that. None, that's too much to read. So some of the books have a bit more text than others. Ooh, what's that thing? Doesn't matter, we can't pick it up. Oh shit. First off, can we scan? We can't scan it.
Warning, damage received.
Whatever that was, we could not scan it. Ooh, we got a cooler with red harvest wine. Someone was secretly getting sauced up on the, while running their equipment, putting wine in their coffee cup. Hey, Sir Pyroli, how's it going? Jump, jump. That's the space thingy though, isn't it? Like jump, is it like grab jumping, or does it just mean like bunny hops? 'Cause I can bunny hop all over the place. Ooh, what's in here? Food tray. No, not worth grabbing. No. All right. Well, that was that thing I just knocked over. Molecular extractor. That's worth more than 125 per. Ooh. 3.3 would be 100 and. Yep. That's more than 125 each. My life, chunk by chunk. I was very young, only 7 years old, when I realized humans are animals. Smart animals, sure, but still animals. You give us food, we'll eat it. We want it to taste good, and we want it to stop our hunger. Those two things, that's what's most important. After that, sure, some people want their food to be really healthy, as the experts say, and some want it to be pretty. But most people, they just want to cram something into their face, and that's when the concept of chunk was born. So begins the 120-page autobiography of Fred Blombert, founder of Chunk's food franchise. I honestly thought it only meant like grab jumping, like from system to system. That's hilarious if that's the case. Ooh, ammo. Yep, and yep. Whee! Nope. Nope. Is that? That's credits, right? Did you pick? Did you pick? It doesn't say. 211 credits added. Would have been nice if they just pointed at it and said credits. Healing paste. Syringe. Oh, what's up top? We got notebooks. Alright, we don't need notebooks. I didn't even think of that. That makes so much sense. Because in Morrowind, if you didn't hop, you'd never get your jump skill up enough to actually jump across the world. It's true. You would go around just hopping all over the place in Morrowind. Wow, spoons are worth a lot per mass. What was that noise? It sounded like one of those little things. Guys, we have dead bodies. I repeat, we have dead bodies. Oh, he's got a med pack on him. Well, we know that this is some kind of secret base, so they're probably going, and it's a Bethesda game, so they're probably up to no good. History of Xenobiology. The first several chapters of Lars Nelson's work seems to focus primarily on the digestive system of alien herbivores. The dissection of Dr. Lord's latest find revealed a creature that was, just as she suspected, based on its outward appearance, an evolution of the microscopic hydrothermal worm, but her research also suggested a species that evolved in distinct stages, possibly growing significantly as it did. So the question now remains, which version of the creature did she dissect, and what maximum size could it possibly achieve? Subsequent passages deal with the fascination with the predatory wildlife of the unnamed world. Okay, I thought I heard one of those snake things or whatever it is we kill. Not worth buying a fire or grabbing the fire extinguisher. Bonnie Hawk. 350. Gotta say, now that I've seen a dead body, and we know we're here to talk to the what's his name guy? Surprised we haven't run into more of his raiders. It's the people that attacked us on that other planet, right? The Crimson Fleet. So called because they wear red and they die quickly. At least near as I can figure, that's what they're named after. Oh, I heard somebody. Oh, dishes are worth grabbing. Food trays are not.
The hell is going on here?
What's going on here?
Yeah?
That's my question to you, not your question to me.
That isn't sweet, it dies.
Hello.
You hearing me?
First aid, pharmaceutical kit, snack pack, mixing bowl. Ooh, not worth it. Sealed containers are only worth 80, so that's not worth it. An oven mitt worth 100, not worth it. How do I get whatever's out of that food? You can open the door. Except for it shuts as soon as it gets high enough that I could actually pick it up. How are you supposed to get that thing out of there? We don't know what it is. It's blocked, I tell you. Whatever it is, that food I want. That's now the best secret recipe. That's like advanced level 5 food in there and we don't even know it. Blow up the toaster. I don't think I can hurt the toaster. That could be the universe's most scientifically advanced pizza pop. Now I'll never know. Full food spice worms. Or spiced worms. Now, I think we now know what's in that toaster. Maybe it's for the best that it's in the toaster. Oh wait, that bowl was only worth 10. Sweet rolls and pizza. Okay.